across the board, it's actually shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. For Detroit, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. First free throw is good. Kevin Love's checked in for Blake Griffin. He doesn't get the second one. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Hayward. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
It's Wall with the drive.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Jackson kicks to Meeks. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. We've got Alan Crabb, Kevin Love out there with Durant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Paul. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. Caldwell Pope comes in for Meeks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Checking out the game Kentavious Caldwell Pope is having. He has 9 points and the 1 steal.
And he makes the first. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Detroit. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Paul. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Lets it go from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Paul against Jennings. Floats one. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. And Durant sends it back. Paul dishes to Valanciunas.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jennings. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Baines. Here's Ilyasova. Makes it off the glass. Ilyasova's got 4 points this quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Cleveland leading by 18. Paul passes to Griffin. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Baines kicks to Caldwell Pope. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now here's Paul. Durant in the corner. Offline with his three. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Caldwell Pope. Crabbe pulls it in.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Paul with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Johnson against Durant. Valanciunas dishes to Crabbe. It's good from long range.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Outside Jennings, and Durant comes to help. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Jennings.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
On defense, Cleveland, following the basket by Stanley Johnson. Can't hit from in close.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
A shot by Griffin, nobody around. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Detroit trails by 21. Outside Jennings. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Chris Paul. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Johnson, that falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Johnson's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Griffin, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now here's Jennings. They set the screen. Ilyasova can't hit. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Ilyasova. Durant against Ilyasova. Little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
The rejection by Paul. Here's Caldwell Pope, but they'll get another chance. Baines passes to Caldwell Pope. Now Ilyasova. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business.